Hi everybody, today we're going to do a class that's focused on promoting a gentle heat within our bodies. We'll work on strengthening and lengthening the shoulders and the hips, and we'll just get a good flow of energy moving throughout our whole bodies. We're going to start in a seat today, and if you have 2 blocks, you can take those to practice with you. A bolster might be nice for the end of practice as well, but a pillow would do just fine in place of that. So in our seat, we're going to start with our eyes closed. And bringing your senses into your body, start to notice what you're picking up, what's arriving, what inputs and information is the body collecting. And not just from your senses, but notice the inputs coming from within your mind too. Perhaps noticing emotions or thoughts, feelings and memories that might be popping up as you work to relax here. Not getting caught up in any judgmental or self-critical thoughts that might be arising. Bring your attention over to the column of your spine now. And feel that the lower body is grounded, it's heavy. The sitting bones are planted firmly to the floor. And then as you breathe in, feel as if energy is lifting up through the spine, that the lungs are filling. And the shoulders are floating over the hips. And the crown of the head is floating over the tops of the shoulders. In yoga, there's this idea of energy channels within the body that are called nadis, and there's thousands of these channels. And the primary nadi is our sushumna, or our spinal column. And you can bring your focus to that area in the body. And as you're breathing and lifting up, feel that you're opening that energy channel so that rather than things getting stagnant, those sensations that your body is pulling in or the thoughts, memories, feelings becoming stagnant, they have the room to move and to distribute. Allow the room for 3 more breaths here, in through the nose and out through the nose. And then blinking your eyes slowly open, we'll take one of our blocks, come over onto your knees, and we're going to take this block as we widen the feet and slide it back so it's on its low setting, and bring it just between the ankles, and then perch back so you're seated atop of that block. Knees can be pointing forward, hands relaxing onto the tops of the thighs. And we'll start by walking this right hand all the way out to the side, float the left hand up and over. And get a nice stretch through that side of the body as the hip crease pulls down and the hand reaches up. And then stretching off over to your left side, walk that hand out as you flip the right palm up and stretch the arm over. Exhale again off to your right side, walking the hand out, creating space through the side of the body into the ribs. Exhale over, take it off to the left side now. Right arm floats up. Return into center from there. Come onto your hands and your knees. Move your blocks now to the top of your mat. You'll want both of them for this. We're setting up for our cat-cow now. Blocks are going to come just underneath the hands. As you arrive here, shoulders are over the wrists, knees are underneath the hips. Starting by moving your tailbone, letting the belly dip down and the skin stretch there. The gaze goes forward, shoulders pull back. Exhale to press up and away, push down and away into the hands. Inhale to let the belly dip down, the gaze go forward. Exhale to press away, expand into the back of the body. Feel the shoulder blades stretching apart. Inhale, dipping down. Exhale, pressing away. And 3 more times like that. And last one, breathing in to expand forward. Exhaling to press away, lift the body. Inhale back towards center. Move your blocks over to the sides now. Tuck your toes. Come back into a child's pose variation. Hips back towards the heels. Bow the head forward. On your next breath in, shift your weight into your palms. Tuck the toes still and press back, down dog. Inhale, floating forward to a plank pose. Lower the knees down, press back, child's pose again. Toes can just stay tucked under as you bow. Inhale, weight into the hands and each of the fingertips as you press back again, down dog. And going again. Inhale, forward into your plank, knees down, pull back, child's pose. Inhaling in. Exhale, press into down dog. Take your right leg up behind you as you breathe in. Exhale, step forward. Come into a low lunge now. Left knee releases to the ground. Arms float up and over the head. Exhale, gentle twist off to the right side, floating the hands down. Turn the heart open. Draw back into center, reaching with the fingers. Exhale, twist the opposite direction now, which will feel a little bit funny, but you're opening through the hips. Keep aligning this right knee over the ankle. Draw forward again with the ribs, reach the arms up. Palms together, gaze to the thumbs. Exhale down through the middle. Inhale to reach up, spread through the arms. Exhale, we travel down. Inhale to lift. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, rising above the head with the fingertips. Exhale, hands come all the way to the floor. Pull back now, half split pose. You can take your blocks underneath your hands, bring them back with you, or you can just have the hands on the floor here as you stretch into the back of this right leg. Draw the toes towards the body. Bow the head forward for a breath. Make sure your weight is centered here, that you're not leaning off onto this left side with all your weight. Pull back forward, step into down dog. And just moving your blocks over. Inhale forward into plank pose. Lower the knees down, sit back, child's pose. Inhale forward, press into down dog. Feel the heart stretching towards the tops of the legs. As you breathe in, left leg floats up to the sky. Take a big step forward. Lower the right knee. Anjaneyasana, low lunge, arms reach. Exhale, twists you off to the left. Float the arms down. Pull into center as you breathe in and spin to the left side. Maybe one hand on the back here, one hand bracing on top of that left leg. Back into center, and again, we just move the arms with the breath and with the gaze here. Allowing your movement to be unhurried, unrushed. And one more time, we lift up with the hands. Exhale down through center into half split pose. Pull the hips back. Lengthen through the front leg. Make sure the hips are even here, and the blocks will help with that if you are leaning off to one side. They'll just allow for some more space. Bowing the head forward. And then walking your weight up now. Press the left foot down and we'll step into a forward fold, hanging over both of the legs. Inhale to take your halfway lift. Exhale, fold in and relax. Breathing in to stretch the arms overhead as you lift up. Exhale, hands together at the heart. And now adding some more flow to our movement practice. Arms reach out. Exhale to take your fold. Inhale into a half lift, stretch the heart forward. Exhale and fold. Rise back up to standing, spread out with the fingers. Exhale, hands at heart. Inhale, reach above head. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Elbows pulling back. Exhale, fold in. Inhale all the way up to stand. Finding rhythm with your breath. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take your feet close together here. Sit back, take a chair pose. Arms float forward alongside the ears. Weight back into the heels and feel that you're centered evenly between the feet. Join the palms, spin off to your right side. Elbow just outside that knee. Inhale back into the center. Stand up tall through the legs. Tree pose, balancing on your left foot. Right knee draws open to the side. And then you're just going to lift that leg up. So for some of us, our tree pose will be quite low down here. And then for some of us, we're coming up a little bit higher towards the inner groin and letting the leg continue to pull open. So anywhere in one of those spots is fine, but somewhere in between is also good. Sending your gaze out, focusing your attention, your breath, your gaze. Staying balanced on the left leg, release the right foot. Cross it over the left, maybe have some wiggles as you get there, and come into an eagle pose now. So the right toes are hovering away from the floor or pressing into the floor. Hands are staying at the heart for this round. Now we're going to take our right leg back behind us, moving into high lunge. Float the arms up. Kick back with the right heel and feel that the left hip is drawing back in space as the right hip pushes forward, turning the chest to face forward. Inhale, lift through both of the legs, stretch the fingers even higher. Exhale to bend the elbows to the sides and bend the front knee. Inhale, lift up. Exhale to bend and squeeze the arms in, lean forward over the left thigh, airplane the arms back. Keep reaching the left arm behind you as you send the right fingers forward. Exhale, twist open, warrior two pose. Widen your stance. Right toes will point at a diagonal and press down through the outside of that foot. Inhale into peaceful warrior. From here, flipping the left palm, reach forward and lift up. Nice length from the waist all the way up through the fingertips. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Grab onto your blocks if you'd like to use them. Spin onto the ball of the right foot. Send your weight forward, bend through the left knee. Exhale to lengthen, push the hips back and bow forward. Inhale, we send our weight forward. Look out. Exhale, press away. Allowing this movement to become meditative. The feeling of energy to flow. And as we allow that flow of energy freely, this is when transformation and change can start to happen. Pull forward again, drop the right knee to the earth, reach the left fingertips around and back. Turn to look towards that palm. Exhale, spin forward. Plant the palms to the earth, step back, plank pose. Lower the whole body down to the earth. And then we'll take a locust pose as you're here. Uncurl the toes, arms reach back with the palms down. Inhale, floating the limbs up. Squeeze the low belly in. Exhale, release. Downward facing dog. Press through hands and knees or through plank. Bending into the knees, make your way all the way forward, back into your fold. Reset the body, reset the spine. Inhale up, half lift. Exhale, folding in. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, back into center. Stepping the feet together. Preparing for our chair pose again. Send those hips back. Lengthen through the whole body, through the sides of the body, especially as you reach the fingers forward. And then we're going to twist over to the left side. Palms hugging together. Send the gaze down. Look at your feet. Make sure your weight is balanced. Back into center. From there, stand up on the right leg. Tree pose, Vrikshasana. The left leg is just going to lift. And again, maybe you have those wobbles. Just working with your pose, however it's manifesting and arriving in your body today. Evening the breath out as you arrive and drawing the belly to the spine. Keep balancing on the right leg, cross the left leg over. Eagle pose practice. Keep the palms centered so that you can gaze at one spot. Unwrap the legs, take the left foot back behind you, high lunge. Spread the arms and lift up. Straighten the legs. Exhale to bend, pull the elbows to the sides. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, as you pull, you're moving against imaginary resistance. Pull the chest forward now, arms back. Keep stretching the right arm long. Left arm's gonna swing forward. Exhale, pull yourself open now, warrior two pose. Bend strong into that front leg. Right knee over the ankle. Flip the palm up, reach forward and lift, peaceful warrior. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, frame the right foot, spin onto the ball of the left foot, and we're gonna stretch the legs as we bow forward. Inhale to bend, lengthen the chest out. Exhale and press. Just thinking of creating space in your body. If we don't create space, we don't have the room to plant seeds of change and then to allow that change to take root. So we want to use our breath and our body to clear out the stagnation and to feel spacious. Drop the left knee down this time, sweep the right hand forward and around, gazing back to the palm. Exhale, swing forward, step back, plank pose. Lower your way down, all the way to the stomach. Inhale, let's take another locust here with the palms down. Float the body away from the floor, squeeze the thighs. Exhale, down dog. Bend the knees, step hopper, walk your way forward. And now we'll build on our flow a little bit. As you breathe in, let's take our halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands at heart. Wiggle the feet together. Send the weight back to the heels and come into your chair pose. Take your twist, spin to the right. Gaze is up towards the ceiling or down towards the floor. Just find that evenness through both of the legs and through the feet. Back into center, stand on the left leg for tree pose. Lift your right leg and feel that thigh muscle wrapping back in space. Seeing if you can have just a little fun with your movement, even if you are wobbly. Often we get really serious and rigid in our balance postures particularly, but that doesn't really help us create space. To allowing the breath to flow into this shape. Now we're going to add on here, reaching the arms to the sides, send them overhead, exhale back into center. So the same arm movement pattern we did before in another shape, now in our tree pose. And reaching up. Draw the hands together, back down into the heart. Eagle pose, crossing right knee over the left. This time you can stay as you practiced last time, or maybe you try to hook around with the foot. Take the arms out wide, elbows bent. Palms wide open, chest centered and forward. Uncross the legs, step back, high lunge. Arms float over the ears. Straighten through the legs. Exhale, rebend. Draw the arms to the sides. Inhale, we lift away. Exhale, curl in. And again, lift up. Exhale in. And up. Exhale in. Lean forward over the thigh. Send the arms back. Keep long through the whole spine. Swing the right hand forward. Open up. Warrior two. Strong awareness into each of the legs. Belly pulling back. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale into triangle pose. This time, glide the hips back in space as you lean forward. Maybe grab a block at the bottom, bring it outside the leg, and push down with that hand. Spreading across apart through the arms. And lift back up from there, come into goddess pose, spinning the heels in, toes out, open the arms. And now notice if the ribs are pulling forward a lot, you want to keep containing them, drawing them in. So there's a natural curve in the spine, but you're not particularly elongating or enhancing that. Exhale, cartwheel the hands forward towards this left foot. Step back, take a down dog from here. Bend through the knees, pull the hip creases back in space even more to lengthen the low back. Inhale forward towards a plank. Exhale, bend the knees, stretch the hips back. And repeat. Mindful of the way that you're moving your body and transitioning from each shape into the next. Pull the hips back, bend the knees, make your way forward. Inhale up halfway, and we fold. Rise to stand, stretch along through both sides of the body as you squeeze the thighs. Exhale, release the arms. Step the feet together, chair pose. Now twisting over to the left as the palms press in. Turn your body, reach your heart towards your thumbs. Use that arm to press into the leg, and that's going to help create the leverage to twist. Back into center, tree pose, balance on the right foot. Lift the left leg. Pull it open to the side. And then getting your bearings here, find that sense of enjoyment again in your practice, in your movement, no matter what it looks like today. And let's add the arms now, reaching up, circling through center, and up. Spine is still long, even in this shape. The tailbone presses down, the crown of the head lifts up. And lower down through center. Eagle pose. Cross the left leg over the right. Leg hangs out to the side, or you can tuck around. Pull the arms wide, elbows bent. Unwind, step back, high lunge pose. And adjust the stance of the feet if you need to widen them. Lengthen through both legs. Exhale, draw the arms in against resistance. Inhale, float up. Exhale, draw in. And bending. This time you're going to tilt the body over the front leg, sweep the left arm in front of you. Exhale, open, warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. Stretch the arms apart, reaching away from the heart in both directions. Flip the right palm, peaceful warrior. Exhale, take your triangle pose. Tip the body forward, glide the hips back. I'm going to take my block again, place it outside my front leg, and reach that left arm up. If it causes any tension to look up, you can look forward. You can even look down. And if you're looking down, it's a perfect opportunity to notice this standing foot. And oftentimes our weight is coming only into the small toe and that side of the foot. So press down a little bit through the big toe joint as well. Inhale, lifting up from here, goddess pose. Now you can stay where you are. I'm just going to turn to face you and move my block. This time we're going to lean our torso off to the right side, bring the right hand underneath near the belly, and the left hand reaches over. And then go in the opposite direction. Left hand down low, right hand up, and side to side. Knees pushing back again. There's imagined resistance helping you open the legs. Do one more in each direction. Pull back into center. Hold here, goddess. Pausing. Spread through the fingers. Straighten the legs, turn the toes parallel. Bring the hands to the waist and lift up through the front body. Exhale, fold over the legs. Bring the hands down. A little bit just swaying side to side, bending off through one knee and then the other. And make sure you're letting your head and your neck relax fully. And return to center. Take a twist off to your right side now. Right hand to the low back. Left hand is down underneath the face. Let your heart spin open, ribs lift. Pull back into the center and now spin over to your left side. Hand on the back of the body, pressing gently. Release into the middle. Walk your hands forward. Face the front of your yoga mat. Step back, plank pose. Shift your weight forward, lower down to the stomach. One last flow here. Come through to a back bend. This time you can add a cobra if you'd like that. Lifting the front of the body, legs stay down, toes into the floor. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in, fill the lungs. Exhale, sigh it out. Bring the knees to the earth. Swing the legs off to one side. And then you can stay facing the direction you are, but I'm going to turn forward to face you so you can see a little bit better. And we'll take the left leg out to the left side, right leg folds in. Okay. Make sure right foot presses the left thigh and then lean over the left leg, right arm up. Press down through the hips and through the sitting bones. And then feel the chest rolling open slightly. Exhale to release. Turn your chest over to the right, left hand to the top of the right leg. Keep lifting tall through the spine as you're turning. And then return into center, and we'll take now the right leg out, fold the left leg in. And lean off to the right side, floating that arm up in space. Open the chest, gaze up. And then bringing the left hand down, spiral over to your left side, twisting through the torso, through the mid-spine. And then letting go of that, we're going to come down to our mats from here. You can lay down on your back. Bring your heels in close to your body, taking a bridge pose now, pressing away from the floor, let your hips rise. Exhale and come out of that, spine down to the floor. As you inhale, lift up. This time add the arms, reaching them behind you and lowering down as you bring the hips to the floor. Do a couple more of those. And try to find this sense of space as you're breathing, as you're moving in your bridge. Maybe it's just the front of the body as the heart lifts. The shoulders squeeze under the body, so there's more room for the lungs to actually take breath in. And this time, release all the way down. Take the feet to the edges of your yoga mat. Your knees fall together. Feel the spine come into a neutral curve here, and your arms are just relaxed beside you. Notice what's coming up as you rest here. And wiggle the feet back in, hug your knees to your chest, take a little bit of a rocking motion. Bring the soles of the feet together now. Widen the knees out for a reclined cobbler's pose. And just press the hands gently into the tops of the hips here. Feel the arms relax, the weight of the legs pulling down towards the earth. And the chest open. And allowing yourself to unfold into the process of this pose, of your practice overall, perhaps. And listening to your breath, maybe feeling your heart beating. As you're ready, we're going to take our knees in towards one another and set up to rest here. This is where, if you have a bolster, it might be helpful. I'm going to take mine just underneath the backs of my knees. And in our Shavasana here, we lay back. And it's this pose in our practice of our final surrender, our final rest where everything integrates. So it's just underneath the backs of the knees if you want a pillow or a bolster. You can even put your blocks there if you have those. And then let your legs widen out, the toes flop open, and the arms stretch to the sides. We'll just take a few minutes in silence and quiet here. Letting your practice sink in again. Not doing anything, all effort draining as you come into your body, as you come home. quiet and rest. Bring some energy, some gentle movement back into your limbs, your toes, your fingers to start. Letting that movement, that good energy expand. And then we'll take our time to roll to our sides. And take a pause there. And then lifting back up, coming into a seated position. And just move your bolster away if you're using that. And we'll close our practice as we began in a comfortable seat. Closing the eyes down, bring the hands to the legs for a moment. Feel the whole body present, aware, united. Draw the palms together at the heart, bow forward with gratitude and honor for your practice and for the way that your body, your heart, your mind carried you through it. And then honoring this time that we shared together. Namaste.